decades building and leading early career programs globally. Can you walk us through your journey, key milestones, defining moments and lessons that shaped the leader that you are today?
Wow, over 2 decades, the markets and the mindset has changed considerably. I started in a very pure recruitment role until I stepped into Early Careers back in 2010. And there was an opportunity, certainly in the UK, to build and create an apprenticeship proposition. So not only were we targeting graduates, we were also targeting those who were stepping out of school or finishing school or diploma level, as is in India or America. I think what was very eye-opening was the need for us to do more around post-education, career journeys. Not everyone can afford to go on and do a degree, so creating apprenticeships was a great way of being able to offer that financed work and learn journey. Moving then years on, I think the growth of apprenticeships, not just in the UK but globally, was an extraordinary experience because it suddenly exploded with us having these multiple entry points for all different levels of talents. Those finishing school, even before school, offering those insight experiences, what I would call early intervention to inspire not just young people, but mums and dads to realize that actually there are choices that people have now, choices that certainly when I was that age, it was either go to university or get a job. And now you can do both. And I think that's really exciting. So as we're in 2026 now, I think the array of choices for young people is considerably more than it was. But equally, the focus on skill sets and opportunities, people need to think far more flexibly nowadays because we're in a very interesting world where it's changing every day. And I think you need to change with it in terms of exploring potential pathways of the future. I think one of the biggest gaps is the soft skills side. So when you think about being in an academic environment versus being in a working environment, what are the types of behaviours and skills that are going to enable you to fluently transition from academics to a career environment? I think there's great work being done across campuses and universities to really help elevate and strengthen those skill sets. But the partnership between industries and academics is critical to open that door and act as an enabler to really help academics, faculty, students understand the types of skills that are required to be ready for the world of work. I think that organisations such as Fidelity and others need to do more in terms of being able to offer those work-ready experiences. So what makes you employable? What's going to give you the confidence to actually be ready for the world of work? Could it be role-play interviews, mock interviews, thinking about how to project yourself when it comes to Q&A, networking, the ability to be approachable and to be ready in terms of the way you present yourself. These are all types of things that we talk about in an academic environment, but suddenly they're reality when you step into the world of work. So let organisations like Fidelity be that bridging of the gap and enable us and others in our industry to actually offer those types of experiences to students so they are prepared and ready.
Key opinion of measures to be taken by education institutions like Bajaj to bridge these gaps, like what you just mentioned. What are the measures that we as a college can take for our students?
I think the strength of partnerships that you have with organisations that are offering placements is a really good measurement. So whilst we've had a great opportunity today, for example, to present to the students and the faculty, where does it go from there? And how can you actually measure the continuation or continuity of that partnership by offering what could be bite-sized interventions, opportunities for high-performing students to have an experience with Fidelity, how more of our leaders in Fidelity could actually come in and engage with faculty to learn more about potential sponsorships and partnerships to enable the continual evolution of learning within our industry. So for me, I would say it's all about not just delivering a fantastic event, but the continuity of making sure that that happens regularly so that we become a relationship partner of the academic institution, not just a one-off client that's coming in to do a big bang to source talent. A regular thing, because then we can have an intervention much earlier with students who are in their early classes or early years, and then Fidelity will be a brand that rolls off the tongue because they know that we are a constant and regular partner of the institution.
Based on your past campus hiring experiences, what qualities differentiate top performers from average performers?
So I would definitely say top performers are ones that are showing a genuine and authentic curiosity and motivation for working in financial services. Whether you are studying technology or a discipline that may feel very different from FS as an industry, you've got to have a passion for finance. And as I've said to many students, we all have finances. It's a very empathetic subject matter. You've got to believe in wanting to help others and their financial well-being. What then rises above that is the brand itself. So who's going to shine in a Fidelity interview is somebody who understands what Fidelity and who Fidelity are. So it's doing that homework. What is the latest piece of news that you've heard about Fidelity? Tell me about where you think we're heading as a business. Do you know much about our ecosystem? Do you know much about what we're doing around sustainability? It's all out there. So I think the more that a student or an applicant invests in understanding who and what our brand is, the much better they're going to come across in terms of real authentic motivation, not purely the job. Because nowadays it's never about purely the job. It's about immersing into the culture, and we're a great believer of that.
Just the last part of it, any message or any small thing you have to say about this visit today, about GL Bajaj, what you experienced today?
Oh, the experience today has been fantastic, incredibly welcoming. I'm always very humbled when I do events like this, and to present in front of circa 300 students is one of our bigger audiences, but I think it's really testament to the motivation and curiosity around Fidelity. And I think we're very privileged as a team to have these types of opportunities where you can kind of get underneath the skin of what we say we do on paper and bring that to life through humanity and having those discussions. Incredibly inspired by your innovation centres, by the presentations we've had from the students today. Faculty are very impassioned about partnerships, developing the skills that we need for the future. So yes, all in all, very enlightening, and look forward to hopefully coming back in August of this year.
Definitely love to welcome you very, very soon.
Amazing, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Excellent.